Alright, I had to re-record this because I'm going to re-record this because last time I got off topic. I got a phone call midway. Stick to my points, and now I know at least what I want to talk about. So, first off, I just want to tell you about me. Is this light too much? I don't know. Hold on. Like, this feels like, oh, okay, I can get with this, but then I get back and then my face is kind of like out of whack. And then this feels, no, honestly, yeah, I like this right here. I'm gonna sit just like this. Well, welcome to TreTalks. It's where me, Trayvon, just call me Trey though, because you would think Trayvon's not a, and it's spelled Trevon. You would think that's an easy name to say. For some reason, certain people can't get the shit right. So, just call me Trey. Just call me Trey. And this is my this is I'm restarting the YouTube channel. I keep doing this. I keep trying to like do it. This time I'm committing to it. I'm just this is just the format. I don't care anymore. I don't fucking care. Shout out Hosher. Costs too fucking much, but that's the price of being educated. I hate living close to the bathroom. I just hate it. But it's whatever. It's whatever. So, tell you a little bit about me. I'm 19. In college. My dream is to become an actor. So, yeah, that's really all you need to know as of right now. I do want to say I do take inspiration from profound pondering, and Ozzy. I think that's how you say it. But those two right now are my favorite YouTubers right now. It's a mix between authenticity and pondering. I love to ponder. Overthinker type shit. Should I cuss? I don't know. We'll keep it to a minimum. Yeah. We'll try. I do have a very loose mouth. So, I just want to talk about like 3 topics that really all tie into each other. And first one is loneliness. What's my generation? Wait. I don't know this because I don't care. Generation. Oh, Gen Z. That is right. Alright. Gen Z. Loneliness is the Gen Z killer. Literally. It's a really big fucking deal because we went from little kids who loved playtime, who loved play dates, who our parents kind of like forced us to have friends, and we were just mad friendly as kids. I think that's just how kids are. They're just mad friendly. You age the kids up to when now they're adults making their own decisions, and friendships aren't required now in your life. They just sort of ebb and flow. Yeah, you're gonna have a loneliness crisis. I think every generation has one. It's just now that we have phones, everybody's spewing their own ideas about it, and then it cultivates this like collective understanding that, hey, there are a lot of people in the world who are lonely, yet we have phones that connect us to everybody, for no fucking reason. I think they're a curse, but they do have useful information. So, where would I be without it? A lot happier, but where would I be? Still, I can't wait. I can't wait for the downfall of social media. Besides YouTube, obviously. I just can't wait. Oh my gosh, because then Everybody's brain's gonna go back to normal. Like, life's gonna be swell. And like a number's not gonna define that too. That also caused it, dude. Numbers define us. It's not about who you are. It's not about what you can offer. It's about how many fucking numbers you got connected to your username. Not your name, your username. Because half of these people's usernames don't even match up with their names, and they're just different people on the internet because they can. And so they never feel like they're really authentically being themselves. So they're lonely. That's why you have some celebrities who you would think, holy shit, dude, you have so many people that love you. They're playing somebody, dude. They're not even being them. They can't be them, because if they're them, we don't like you. We want him. Yay, we want that guy. He looks just like you, but you don't act like that, dude. That literally kills people. But hey, we eat that shit up every day. I do too. I'm not saying I'm like absent from it. I'm definitely engaged in it. Do we even have a choice? It feels like we do. But sometimes it feels like we don't. FOMO. Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. I added an extra finger. Syllables. But yeah, it's an issue, and it's something I'm getting better at. With like, not better at. I don't know how you get better at loneliness. Getting better at avoiding loneliness. When I'm feeling really really bad, I'll hang out with friends. And like my friend called me earlier, new friend, just new school, so they asked me to hang out. Dude, it's 1:32, and as much as I would love to hang out with people at 1:32, I've developed a new routine. I can't do college the way I did it before. I just can't. I can't hang out with you till the fucking 4 a.m. I can't, because not only is my schedule open, it's a lot more open, but I'm viewing it a little differently, and I'll explain that at some point. Probably when I finish all these topics. I don't want to get off topic like I did the last time I tried to shoot this. So, with the whole loneliness crisis thing in mind, let's talk about relationships and boundaries within those relationships. So, to me, a relationship isn't like only about love. It's just about your relationships with people. Strangers, friends, family, and love interests, of course. Love interest. So let's just talk about strangers. My relationship with strangers is very interesting. You would think that it would be like absent. No, strangers to me are required. It's a required interaction and a required relationship. Because I'm an actor. I have met so many interesting people and so many cool, fun people just by showing up on different like sets. Low budget though, I'm not there yet. We'll get there, but I'm not there yet right now. I met so many cool people, and if anything, my relationship with strangers I love more than my relationship with my family. I know that's crazy, but it's just like strangers bring this sort of like NPC interaction to your life, and NPCs are always new, fresh, they're always like different. And the second the strangers become like integrated into your life, there's like a switch that flips. I don't know what it is, but the second a stranger goes from like an acquaintance, you're just like, there's the excitement of them no longer remains, and I find that hilarious. Like coworkers, for example, you first meet them, they're a bunch of fucking strangers, but you work a couple shifts with them, your acquaintances, and you might get lucky and have some friends. But dang, those strangers get so fucking annoying. You're just like, I wish you remained a stranger. I wish we just had that one day shift and I never saw you again. But even like some strangers come, like even some of the people you watch on like your phone or YouTube on your computer, they're a bunch of strangers. And we fucking love that. We love seeing strangers. They're new, they're fresh. It's like seeing the world within a new person. Everyone starts out as a stranger. Everyone, even your own mother. The person that brings you into the world when you first meet her is a stranger to you. But then we get to the second step, acquaintances. Acquaintances are awkward. Just the word acquaintance. It's just an awkward word. It doesn't have that quick friend. Best friend. Acquaintance. Stranger danger. Acquaintance. Yeah. It's just so monotone. And that's what they are. They're just monotone. You see them, you're like, I know you. I do know you. Yeah. I know you to the point where like I'm just not gonna ignore you. And sometimes I'm still gonna fucking ignore you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're quick. Just like the relationship, it's a quick thing. It's just like, oh, what's up? I know this guy. Cool. Friends. Not the TV show. Those were best friends. Friends are like, I'm cool with you. I hang out with you. You're a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? You're a cool gal. You know, kind of cool dude. Anyway, not like I'm saying that in like a like inclusive kind of thing. And anyway, no cuts. Committing to the no cut thing. I don't know. Friends have sort of I don't know. I'm gonna group them together. Friends and best friends sort of shape you. They mold you in the present moment. Sometimes, usually, best friends mold you in the long term. Friends mold you in the short term. That's how I see it. Where would I be without my best friends? I'd be a fucking nerd, like a basic like nerd. I would have no athletic prowess. I would have no cool interests in music taste. I would be a Ninja Turtles loving, Marvel loving, video game addicted nerd, and that'd be it. But I've met my best friends. All have their own unique interests, their own unique passions, and it's like a buffet. You get some of this, you get some of that, you get some of this, and it molds you into the person you are. My issue is the boundaries within those friendships. You see how I'm like adding puzzle pieces and shit? This is going way better than it did last night. So, I'm wondering, I got a crush. But we'll get there. We're still best friends. Okay. So yeah, best friends. Now, you let them mold you too much, then your individualism goes away. Your individuality is just not there. And that's the problem I'm not dealing with. And I'm now having to realize, oh, I forgot to have my own life. I'm there now. And luckily, there's a balance to it, because having my own life has required me to sort of nurture my own relationship with myself, and I've sort of neglected relationships with friends. But here's the difference between guys and girls too. Guys understand that because they do the same shit. And honestly, if anything, I respect them more for doing that and then coming back and to like letting me know what's up than just like not, if that makes sense. Girls, I feel like because girls have a more deeper connection with their friends, it's a lot harder to cultivate your own identity away from them. You sort of have to like individualize yourself with them while they're doing their, And that's why there's a lot of more that's why there's a lot more drama between girlfriend groups, because they're figuring out themselves within the group, while guys figure themselves out kind of so outside the group, and then the group sort of just like, for those who know, you know, and then for those who don't know, be happy that you don't know, because it's, especially as the opposite sex, it's a lot harder to navigate. Which is why I think, especially, you need a friend group within your gender, and then you need a few outside. You gotta be a complete human. You know, you can't do the one off, because then one off this one you get into weirdo territory on both sides. Because see, girls who only are friends with girls get mad at girls for being friends with guys. So like, oh, you're trying to please the guys. No, she just wants some guy friends. Nothing wrong with having guy friends as long as they're friends. You know, I'm talking to you. And then you got the same thing for guys. See, guys though, you have too many girlfriends and they gonna call you gay, and I hate that. Or they're gonna call you easy. See, it's stupid. It's double standards, man. I hate life for that. Double standards. Anyway, getting off of that, because I think you understand that topic. Relationships, crushes, lovers. We're not gonna talk about this for too long, because the rabbit hole goes deep. Let's just start with crushes. Crushes, I think, are essential to life. You know, as a human being, especially, you gotta have a crush. Man, life is so boring without a crush, bro. Because it's like having. Now, don't put them on a pedestal. Just like appreciate their beauty, appreciate their personality, and like, dang, you're so amazing. And that's that. You know, that's what a crush is to me. It's like you're so fun to look at and think about. Man, thank you, God, for creating such a nice being. And you go about your day. That's what a crush is. You know, if I go to work and I don't have a work crush, or like a customer that like comes in all the time I got a crush on, shit get boring. I'm just like, damn, what am I here for? But you got that one crush in class, you're just like, I can't miss class today. They make you better. They keep you on top of your shit. They do. I know I cuss, but like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. They do. They keep you on top of your A game. That too. Crushes keep you. What's the word? Oh, I have a great point. They don't let you fall into comfortability. Like, you know, you can still be comfortable, don't get me wrong, but like, you might try to look extra good on certain days because you know you're gonna see your crush. They keep you on. They make sure you stay on your A game. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have a good one. If you have a great crush, man, you ain't never gonna leave the house with a bad fit on. You're just not. You're just not going to. You know you're not. I know you're not. So don't lie. Now, when you get your crush or you get into a relationship, now you found someone who loves you or likes you for you. So you don't have to be on your A game. Your A game is existing. It's being yourself. And that's when you get people who get comfortable within relationships and not lose themselves, but lose sight of what started the spark. And that's how you lose the spark. Because some people forget about themselves. I'm a victim of this. Not victim. Victim. I mean, I do this. I do this a lot. And I've had to, like, reevaluate everything because of this. But people lose sight of themselves and focus on the relationship because relationships get fucking deep. When a person is sort of intertwined with your soul, because some relationships get deep like that, some don't, but you know, obviously I want to be a relationship where like our souls are intertwined. You're my partner, you know what I'm saying? You're my partner in crime. You know, I'm the good cop, you the bad cop, you the bad cop, I'm the good cop. Like, I ride or die, you know what I'm saying? Like, those get deep. And it gets hard to sort of focus on yourself because you have this super important thing in your life that you just want to continue to water and watch grow. Yeah, I'm going to need you to relax. I'm talking to my generation at this point. If you're like 30, dude, get fucking married. What are you doing? No, I'm kidding. You can still do this. But, you know, you're at a certain age, dude. It's just like, alright, yeah. Dating for fun, dating casually. You know, you hit ranked at 30. You know what I'm saying? You're in ranked. Everybody's trying to lock in. Where I'm at now, I've been trying to lock in, but that's just because I'm a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I have a bad. We'll get there. I'm not trying to say too much. But you know, relationships are tricky, man. You got to be careful with those. I'd say for sure, casually dating is king with where I'm at now. But it's like I don't want to casually date and it not mean anything. Cause what the fuck is the point? What's the point of casually dating if it doesn't mean anything? I mean, it doesn't have to be serious, but like, it should still mean something. It's a relationship. It's not nothing, and people treat it like nothing. I used to treat it like everything, and then everything outside of a relationship was nothing, and now I'm just like something is something, and we'll just leave it at that. Something. Oh dang, something is something. Something is something. It's probably the most profound thing I've said today. Well, yeah, marriage, dude. I don't even understand that, bro. I got a bad, not a bad, example, but, I didn't get a good example up until, recently, and, it sort of changed my opinion on, love as and what it looks like, and I'm glad. I'm so happy for my mother. Why is this water warm? But, so happy, but it throws me off because I'm not used to it. But I'm really, really happy for it, for her, and obviously for my stepdad. It's a beautiful thing to see, and love is beautiful, man. It really is, and I really feel like we should all experience it at some point, and I really do hope everyone does experience it at some point, and not just experience it and lose it. I mean, experience it and it follows you to the very end. Truly, I truly do feel like everyone deserves love, regardless of the fucking bad person you are, regardless of the crimes you've done. Love is bigger than me. It's bigger than my issues with your actions. It's necessary in the human experience, and I stand on that. No matter what kind of violent crimes you do, and not saying love has to look a certain way, especially if you're doing messed up stuff. It's not gonna look the way you think it's gonna look, but without it, you do get people who do violent crimes. Violent crime. I feel like the absence of love creates hate and malice in the heart. But I could talk about love all day. But let's go into a more personal. 3 is personal, so this. I'm gonna have to watch what I say here. Not watch it, but I can't tell you my whole life story right now. Take the mystery away from it. You know, you wouldn't come back to episode 2 if you knew everything in episode 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about something today. Talk about current events. Today I woke up in the worst mood possible. I mean, I woke up I'd rather be dead. And you know, I have an issue. I have issues with my mood and isolation, depression, and all that. Just the usual. Just the usual value meal, of life. And it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard getting out of bed today. It was absolutely terrible. I took my first 2 tests and at a liberal arts college before I was at a pre-professional college. So I was doing biology. So the tests flowed a lot different than at a liberal arts school. I had a French test, which, I mean, you see a lot of X's and shit, but I'm pretty sure this says a C. I hope it says a C, because if not, that would take away everything of that. It would take away, but, you know, it would suck. And this is my first, like, time, like, really trying to learn a language. I mean, I took French in my middle school, but I didn't try to learn that. I was just taking it because my friend was in the class. Shout out my man Aisha. Shout out to Mandam. No, bro, like, wait, why? Oh, I erased it. But I literally woke up like, dang, I failed this, and I'm a failure, and honestly, I should die. I know that this is real serious for a test, but I didn't fail my other tool test. I mean, I took a tool test too. I don't fail that, but like, I definitely did not score well. But to be fair, I don't even know the name of tools. I need to build them. Like, just give me a task, and I'm gonna get it done regardless. I'm just a doer. I'm not a test taker. But if I studied for a test, I mean, I did pass biology with a B+, so I'm not biology. I failed that 3 times. Chemistry. I only failed it once. So, but I did pass that with a B+, because I locked the fuck in. I was in the lab all day. That's my biggest achievement in life. And I don't really give myself credit for anything. So that's serious. College level chemistry, man. But still, proud of myself for that. And every writing class I've taken, I've gotten an A, and I don't use ChatGPT. Well, that's a lie. But still, an A is an A. I don't care. A win is a win, a dub is a dub. In the words, if you know, you know. But dude, my mood swings, it got to the point where I thought I had like bipolar. I was bipolar. I'm not bipolar. Don't ever self-diagnose yourself. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, actually. It goes above ridiculous, because how are you going to say something that you don't know for certain? The human experience is supposed to be confusing. It's not supposed to look in a certain way. But if you're so sure, then go get tested. Majority of you will not get the diagnosis you think you will. And you don't want to be taking pills that you're not supposed to be taking. You really don't. It's going to mess you up. But within those mood swings, it's hard for me to remain myself. And you might think, oh, you're an actor. You have to. No, that's not how the joint works. I'm still a human being at the end of the day. As much as I can tap into emotions, it's like grabbing a crayon and drawing in a certain color, putting the crayon away. Now you don't have any crayons. Now you're just you. You're just the artist. Grabbing another crayon and then drawing a different color. It's like that. That is the best way I can put acting, for me at least. It's literally just, I'm painting with black today. Well, done with that. Let's go red. You know, that's that. Dang, we're almost at 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna cut it off at exactly 30, so I got 1 minute to finish this up. I just say, and this is like a note for me, you're doing a great job at just existing. As much as you don't think you are, you are. This is your first time on planet Earth, and this goes out to all y'all too. It's your first time on planet Earth, bro. You're not gonna get this shit right every day. You're not gonna get this shit right every hour of the day. You're gonna mess up 1 hour, and then you're gonna be fine the next. That's just how this joint works. No one, like, people tell you that, but like, experiencing it, see, this is what I tried telling my mother. I'm like, you telling me something, I think I'll understand it. I won't really get it though until I gotta experience it myself, because the way you experienced it and the way you told me about it, you had experienced it your own sort. I'm not gonna edit that 30 minutes again. I'm not gonna finish this sentence. But the way she experienced things and the way she told me about them, they kind of did happen the same exact way. But it's so much different when you're in the driver's seat and you have to turn the wheel. Watching your parents drive, you're like, I could do this. Until this is the first time you grab the wheel, you're like, oh, whoa, this is a lot different than I thought. Yeah, it is. So I'm saying this to myself, and I'm saying this to anyone who watches this. I'm not gonna like go outside of this. I'm literally gonna post this and just hope I don't get flamed. But I just say give yourself grace. If I could tell myself one thing every year of my life, it would just be to give myself grace and to give myself a cushion. Just like relax. As much as like people tell me all the time, Trevor, just relax. Telling it to yourself and like having to take the deep breaths to actually relax, two different things, man. Two different things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for episode 1. I think we had a lot of good points, and you got to see a lot of my personality with that. So I'm happy with that. I don't know if I'm gonna post this or not. I guess it depends how I feel tomorrow. Hey, I'm not gonna delete it though. Yo, imagine this joint does not save